protecting agriculture is extremely important. I am in the business of attracting new businesses here, but the importance of protecting the land and having still that green space is very important.
Yeah, and thanks for bringing that up because I hear voices on occasion, not in my head, but out in the community, and not necessarily in Berkeley County, but across the state, where they're framing this as being in conflict somehow. And I don't see it. I think that it's the wisdom why the Economic Development Director by state statute is a board member with a vote. It's important for the Economic Development Director to kind of coordinate and know what's going on with the board. So my perspective on this is that, first of all, what you're doing in terms of commercial and industrial development is absolutely one of the best things that can happen. I'm proud that Berkeley County is doing as much as it is. Our farmers kind of have an intuitive sense when they live close to an area that seems likely to be commercially or industrial developed. I don't hear from those people. They're not interested in the program. And I'm perfectly fine with that. The program is called the Voluntary West Virginia Protection Act. It's interesting that between the US 11 and the I-81 corridors, we have exactly one easement, and that's an early donation on about a 35-acre parcel. The rest of those property owners, I've never had any contact from them, and we're really fine with that. Now, that said, I'm not an economist, but I have an intuitive sense that strong economies include a really good mix of different sectors. And in Berkeley County, we're one of the top agricultural producers in the entire state, and a lot of people don't know that. As per the Census of Agriculture, and this is a census that the U.S. Department of Agriculture runs every 5 years. So we're looking at data from 2017. This is a census year, but they're still doing the polling. The value of product produced in Berkeley County was over $25 million. There's 500 people who are in the county that are full-time employed as farmers. And that equates to about 900 farming families. In fact, the number of farms in the county has gone up, even though the acres of farmed land have gone down. So I think we have a viable agricultural sector, and it's not really in conflict with the growing industrial and the commercial sector. In particular, we're protecting more and more land in Back Creek. And when we protect farms, we're focusing on the viability of the farm and also the presence of agriculturally important soils, so-called prime soils. And this is a technical term that the USDA uses. And you can't make good soil anymore. So it's important at the same time for us to have areas of the county that are protected, right, that are also agriculturally viable.